Good morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday, October 27th, and we've got a fairly easy day today. So I've got this slide up just to remind you, if you have not yet, you need to turn in 2 assignments for me so I can get those graded. The first assignment is your plate boundary comparison chart. And just as a reminder, this is the thing that we've been filling out that you've been using. It's this thing right here, your plate boundary comparison chart. The title for that in Schoology is plate boundary comparison chart. So go ahead and submit that. And then the second thing I wanted you to turn in is your PM or plate motion chapter 2 scientific argument. And that's the thing that you guys did yesterday. I just wanted a good paragraph, use race to restate the question. How did the South American plate and the African plate move? You're going to use race, so restate and answer that question. Use that one piece of evidence that we got yesterday from Dr. Moraga. It was the email, and if you don't remember what I'm talking about, look in yesterday's video. That's your evidence, and then you need to explain the evidence. Make sure that you use key concepts to explain why that evidence supports your answer. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and turn those 2 things in, and when you're finished, the only thing that we did then today is the kids logged on to Amplify, go to lesson 2.6, and this is a critical juncture assessment. This is not graded, but it's incredibly important because this allows me to see where you're at with your understanding of the standards that we've got for this unit. And so I need to know if you are needing to review some things, if you're on target, or even if you're ahead. So you've got 3 different pieces to this. You've got the multiple choice questions. These are very similar to the ones that you guys took in or that you saw on your pre-unit assessment. There are 12 multiple choice questions. Okay, once you get to the 12th one, you're going to see where it says hand in. Please make sure you hand that in. Then you're going to go to the written response question 1. Again, this is very similar to what you've already read in the pre-unit assessment. The difference here, though, is I need you guys to write as much as you know. Okay, you're demonstrating your total understanding of everything so far. I can't read your mind, and so if you don't write it down, it's as if you don't know it when you very well could know it. So do you see the very last question in this paragraph? I'm going to let you read the paragraph, and it says, how could Dr. Moore explain to them what is happening? That's a very broad question. It's broad on purpose. It wants you to say, starting with key concept number 1, what is going on with plates and plate motion? Tell me everything that you know so far. Okay, and then question number 2 is asking the same kind of a question. It's maybe asking about a different plate boundary than the first one. But again, look at the question at the very end. It's a 2-part question. It says, how could the continents have gotten so far apart? Don't assume that the reader knows. Even though I'm the reader and I know, you are writing this as if you are writing to somebody who does not know anything about plate boundaries. So that way you can demonstrate your total understanding of what's going on. So again, make sure you are using all of the key concepts. We have 7 key concepts so far. Use them all. Explain what's going on. And then look at the very last part. It says about how long did it take for this to happen. And so just make sure that you are answering all parts. Okay? Once you're finished with both of those written response questions, make sure that you hand them in so I can look them over and grade them. It's actually pretty important that you do the very best that you can, even though it's not graded, because I am going to assign different colored groups and different activities. You guys are going to get broken up depending on your abilities so far. And so if you need more of a review, you're going to be in a group with other people who need to review a little bit more. If you are on target, you're going to be with that group. And if you are even a little bit ahead of the game, you're going to be working with those kids to work a little bit ahead. All right, so do your very, very best.